My XP is 603016. My medals are 2,933,016. Oh, I gotta change that. 606 606026. I collected something, so I needed to change it. And then 2936026. All right, let's see. Are you talking to me?
No, sorry.
Sorry, I just heard somebody talking. I didn't know where it was coming from.
Excuse me?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Sorry, in Spanish.
Just a heads up, hun. I don't know if you can understand me because I know you primarily speak Spanish and I suck at Spanish. But you have to be able to speak English to truly join the faction. Right now, you're just an EMT, but if you can't speak English, they can't do interviews and things for you to rank up.
Okay. English was basic.
You should try Army. Army does take other speaking languages.
Eu falo do português, eu falo português, eu uso espanhol e não tanto inglês. É
Lo
complicado,
siento.
na verdade,
Uh,
eu falar
lo,
inglês.
lo siento, no comprende English. Sorry.
Ah, ok, para así comprender el español. Ok,
I don't know what you're
falo
saying.
português e
Doesn't matter how much you say it, I don't know what you're saying. Ooh, I always missed the flipping turn. Oh, that's a pole. And that's a mailbox.
Hi, Dora.
No. Hey, Mary. I was just thinking, hey, if it was I don't know, maybe someone get a bonus for being bilingual, but I can't understand that one.
that was magic.
Yeah, they shouldn't be in the English server if they can't speak English. waiting for Jenny to come back. She's saying
I'm here. I'm looking into it right now.
all right.
Ok, 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 ok. ¿Por qué hay tanto tiroteo aquí? Aquí hay tanto tiroteo.
Her and Queenie are saying you don't get XP points for med runs, and I get them all the time.
Do you
Because
want me to test it?
Jenny's testing it because
Okay.
last two runs I wrote down, and I've got
I don't do them a whole lot. I will re-roll it if it's not gold or red. And try
Alexa,
not to spend too
what's
much of my points to do it.
330 plus 26?
Any money?
330 plus 26
Yeah.
is 356.
I just
Oh,
kinda
she's
like
right.
around, see what everything going on. It's
I
like,
don't either.
Mary, I
No,
stand corrected. You are 100% right. I made 330 medals and it went toward my goal of like the promotion XP.
I told you, and people aren't believing me. Queenie doesn't believe it either.
No,
She needs to
I
go out and
I
test it like we did.
Yeah, because like I said, I understand where they're coming from because it says XP, not medals. But you are 100% right because like I guess I didn't realize last time. I thought the number hadn't changed, but it with only 330, it didn't change much. That's why it probably didn't seem like a big deal. But I just watched
Right.
it. I went from 606026, went out, did my run, made 330 medals, and now I have 606356, which is exactly 330 higher.
Right.
No,
See,
renuncia.
I think the XP, when you used to get that went towards your level.
That's what I'm thinking too, which is a bummer because I'm like a hair away from getting to level 10, and I'm told once you hit
Yeah.
level 10 you get that truck and I want it.
And when you hit level, the XP, and when they did the update, that started to be zero, and nobody could level up. And then I figured out to level up, it's your task. You've got to do the ones in your task because if you
Yeah, I
don't
try
do
to do
them,
all the ones that it lets me. Like obviously I can't add like a gang member and stuff.
right.
Ven acá.
But the medals are for your XP, and that's what I'm trying to tell Queenie too. She's gonna have to do what we did to test it.
But I do have a question for you. Maybe you can like I know that the taskbar, like the regular tasks, not the faction tasks, are delayed. But I've done three, possibly four med runs, at bare minimum two, and that's if I've just miscounted because I've done two since talking to you at least. So I've done two, and hold on, I can't even think with all that noise.
Yeah, it takes
Oh,
a while. For
yeah,
that to
mine.
register.
My task is to do 7, not in like the business task, not in the faction task, just like your regular task menu. It's to do 7,
Right.
and like usually they take a while, but since I've done the first one, it's been a while. And it still says 0 out of 7.
What I found out, and it registers faster if you go at and you open that taskbar and hit go, and it marks a waypoint for you, which
Gotcha.
takes you right to the med run circle. Because it wasn't doing that, and now whenever I have that task, I'll hit go so it registers. And if I forget to do it on the first one, then I remember, and then I hit it for the second one, and then it registers the first one.
Oh, gotcha. I'll have to try that on my next med run. Ooh, I think I'm like, hold on, I think I'm like 300 points away from hitting level 10. Make that 250 points. I have 10,250 out of 10,500 you need to hit level 10.
I'm about a third of the way to level 20. It took me a month to go from 18 to 19. So it's
Damn.
only been a couple weeks.
I
Yeah.
mean, it took me 3 weeks to go from 8 to 9 after the update. Like, since the update,
Yeah.
like, I went from 1 to 8, like, so fast. And then I was like,
Yeah.
I was even a third of the way into level 8 when they did the update, and then it, like, stopped. And, like, even though I was doing my tasks and stuff, like, it took me 3 weeks to get to 9, and now
But
it's
look at
taking me
all
all
the
this
more,
time to get to almost 10.
look at all the more XPs you get for some of those.
What you mean?
Like 7 med runs is only 150 XP.
I know, that's crazy. And 7 med runs takes at least a half an hour.
Right. So they're not worth very much. So that's why it takes so long.
Right. Hold up. I'm gonna message Queen Bee and ask.
Help me, please. Help me, please. Wake me up. Ambulance. Medics. Medics.
We cannot
Help.
heal you outside of
We're not doing
HP.
emergency
Help
runs right
here.
now.
Help me.
Even if it was an
Help.
emergency run, even if it was an emergency run, we cannot pick you up outside of HP, especially for 1v1s.
That's what I meant. Is we're not doing emergency runs
Over
right
me.
outside the green zone. Oh my goodness.
Girl.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Was
Come
that
and
an
help me,
EMT?
please.
I'm gonna have to check my footage.
Doctor,
Yeah.
I see you. Please, come on. Thank you. Come. Come help me.
We cannot.
You stay. I've
Why
got
you
you guys
running?
in the room. I'm sorry.
I'm
that
sorry.
happened.
I'm sorry.
Man,
You guys are fucked
you know,
up.
I don't even think I can pick you
sorry.
up right now because they're changing the rules and stuff. Give me 2 seconds.
You can't anyway because they've got their guns
yeah.
out.
Yeah, I was like, God, I thought
And-
it was admin that died
So-
admin died in the parking lot one time, and
Admin is different.
So,
Admin, police, and army, we are allowed to under certain circumstances. That's what they were saying in the meeting the other day. Because somebody, I thought it was you, but somebody did ask. They said, "What happens if somebody gets run over by accident? Can we heal?" And they said no. If it's outside of
Too nice,
HP,
y'all.
I know it kills me not to pick them up too. Like that's our jobs. Like I feel like we should be allowed to. I mean, it's one thing
I'm
if
gonna
they're
go get a
shooting.
couple more med runs.
All right, Mary. It's one thing if they're shooting each other in 1v1s like that. I have no problem being like, no, like you guys did the 1v1. I can't heal you here. Like it's not allowed. But when someone gets run over by accident or something, I feel like I should be able to go over and heal them. Like that's my job. So that EMT right there, I don't think he speaks English at all. I tried to speak a little bit in Spanish to explain some things, and I was trying to explain to him that unfortunately, like, he's not going to get very far if he can't speak English because you have to be able to understand English to be able to progress because it's an English-speaking faction, and that is just a rule they've put into play. I was like, you can be an EMT and stuff, but he at least listened when I asked him to shut off his sirens. He did, so he did understand that part when I broke it down a little bit slower and tried to speak a little Spanish to him. But so he listened, which stinks. I really think they should look at getting someone that is clearly bilingual, or bilingual, is that the right word? That can do both, and we can at least in Spanish, French, a couple of the major languages that can help and work with someone that speaks another language, so that way we can be inclusive to everybody. Dora, are you even hearing me, or do you log out?
I'm here. I'm just talking to Mike.
That's cool. I was just
yeah.
making sure, like, because you were just standing there. I'm like, did she log out the Discord and not hear me?
And
Oh. Oh God, this sucks.
sorry. I'm here.
You're good. Did you hear any of what I was
So,
saying though? Because I know
that-
you had hectic Nick in real life.
Do what?
I said, were you able to hear anything I said about speaking Spanish and stuff?
I heard a part of it, but my husband was like, "Oh, you need to," and I was like, "Yeah, no, look what we showed him." My 3-year-old, he's almost 4. When he gets frustrated, instead of yelling or screaming or hitting, he's like, "I'm gonna hit you," I'm like, put your hand on my arm and say, "Hey," it's like when you touch me like that, and it's like if he said, "Listen to me," and I said, "If I'm not listening,
Listen,
put your hand on my
Linda.
arm." So yeah, listen, Linda. So I was just I was like, let's show Dad that this is what we can do, and I did hear you talking about the Spanish, but I thought maybe someone else was still out here.
No,
So
I was
that
talking
the
to
guy
you.
that cannot speak English.
Yeah, so
he backed up. So
I'll say
maybe it
again.
was accidental, but he should not be flying.
Right. So here's the thing. So I did talk to him a little bit. Like I said, I my Spanish is limited, and basically I just said
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Spanish that well, and I said that in Spanish. I speak English,
What? Oh, okay. Yeah.
but
Said,
so
no habla español un poquito. I am 100% gringa.
yeah, no, I know a bit of Spanish. So as long as they're talking, I was like, "You're talking too fast. I can't understand you. Like, I'm sorry, I can't." And he just kept going fast. So I tried my best to say, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I speak English. I said that in Spanish, but he understood me enough. Why I said I appreciate the fact that he listens, because I did walk over to him in the beginning, right before I
Right.
started my med run, and I was
He
like,
did try to
"Excuse me,
talk to
sir."
me, yeah.
I was like, "Excuse me, sir." I was like, "Can you please turn off your sirens?" I was like, "If you're on med run, which is the only thing that you can do as an EMT," I was like, "you're not allowed to be running your sirens." I was like, "and you could get in trouble for that." Like, I failed to mention that he really can't have anything happen because he's only an EMT, but they don't know that yet. So I was like, "You could get in trouble, and I don't want to see you get in trouble. Can you please turn off your sirens?" And he did. He shut them right off, and he said, "I'm sorry." And I was like, "You're okay. Thank you for listening." And I went on about my med run. And then he tried to ask me a question, and I was like, "All right." I was like, "I don't speak enough Spanish to be able to understand. I'm getting like a couple words here and there." So what I was saying to you was, I hope that eventually we can be like, I know the rule is you have to be English. You have to speak English to be able to join the faction, because you have to be able to understand the rules and things like that. So I was saying, I hope
Right.
that in the near future, someone who is bilingual, I'm not sure if I'm saying that
That's what I was
bilingual.
telling Mary, was that if someone's bilingual or that they can, help maybe translate, we should be able to
Right.
give them some sort of
At
bonus
least like
something.
not even so much as a bonus as just if you speak Spanish, be able to come in, translate, so we can start bringing on different people that can still communicate in a
yeah.
sense and still be like, especially the ones like, I feel like he went too fast and like, yeah, he ran someone over, but he was instantly, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." He felt bad about it, and he was like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, he did feel bad. I can understand, sometimes I get fly into it and I go too fast, but
You're not used to driving and people just being in the street, but he was flying. I saw a video on another server. Like,
Dora, hold on
they
one
were
second.
teaching him how to drive.
Dora, hold on one second. My
Okay.
girlfriend's trying to talk to me.
All I need is you to turn the fan.
Okay,
All right, sorry, go ahead.
we probably should go back to him.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to add one more thing. If they were able to speak Spanish or some of the basics, Spanish, French, honestly Arabic. I know that Mirak,
Get Suki back in here.
right? Mirak
Yeah,
speaks Arabic
he's,
as well.
It's really cool hearing him talk. I've heard him, a couple of people come in that only speak it and they conversate, and it's really cool to hear it.
Right, and if we had someone like that could be, Purple Pants, or so, and just kind of be here as our translator, it would help so much for so many different things.
So, do we know why Hanno doesn't talk?
Hanno talks. He just talks rarely. I'm not 100% sure about that. And I do have to speak with Queen Bee, because I did bring it to her attention that Mr. Mayhem
I've
is
had a lot of
sounding like a
asking,
child.
Why doesn't he have a mic? And
I know he does, because in order to progress, you have to have a mic.
right, honestly,
So
and that's what I told the people asking me. I said that's really not
Honestly-
that's above me.
honestly, I
someone's
think
using their
he's-
mic for rank upsets.
I honestly think he's shy, so he doesn't talk much. I think I've heard him say "okay" one time out loud, and I think he's just really shy and doesn't like to talk.
Well, maybe we can get him out of his shell. that's
I mean,
kinda
I've
what
been
this
trying.
is,
He talks, but he talks to me, and I've been polite and friendly with him, and he talks, but it's always like through text.
Yeah, no, I've been here for weeks and I've never heard him, and then now I have people asking me and I don't know how to answer.
Well,
it
even
politely,
Echo, like,
because I tell with Caden, he's a medical exception, so it is what it is.
right,
We
and
just
I
gotta
don't know,
make people feel included.
and I trust you not to go and like repeat this, because I don't know if he's comfortable telling, but like I trust you. But there's no one around me, right? I'm gonna double check real quick. All right,
No,
it
we
looks
have
like I'm in the clear.
Mr. Broom across the street listening to us. I waved and said
Oh, I
hello,
don't
but
care about
he's
him.
there.
I don't care. I'm not worried about him. But yeah, no, it's not like a super secret or nothing like that. But Echo is very shy. He does not like to talk on mic. So like if you
he's-
notice in the
he's a
meeting,
sweet guy.
he is so sweet. But did you know that Echo's first language is not English?
It's not. What is it?
I couldn't even tell. He is so good at it. The most that I've noticed, what I thought he had a little bit of a lisp or a little bit of an accent. Every once in a while, you hear it on certain words.
Hey, were your ears burning? We were just talking about you, Hannah.
What's up, Hanno?
Sorry, my
Bye,
baby
Hanno.
was. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you off. Sorry. He's on a mission.
Looks that way. Yeah, no, but Echo,
Maybe I'm too
I mean,
forward.
don't quote me 100% because I may be incorrect, but I'm pretty positive it was Echo that I had a conversation with who told me that he is not, like, he does not speak, like, English is his second language. And he was born in another country, and then he had to go to secondary school to learn English. Like, he actually had to go to school to learn English because he didn't speak any of it. And I'm like, wow, Echo, like, your voice is so crystal clear that like I'm a shot, like you can't even tell he's got an accent most of the time. But he's so clear
Yeah.
that he does so well. Have you seen what Echo looked like? Oh my god, if I was straight, I would be all about flirting with that man. He is a gorgeous man.
No, I try to stay private, I guess. I don't know.
I bug people to send me, like, if they don't have a picture of themselves. Speaking of, I need you to do it too.
But I would share it, and I am tempted, but I just feel like it's going to get the wrong kind of attention.
So hold up.
And now that I have like a little.
So listen, especially with me, you should know me enough now that I told Echo the same thing. He was so shy, he did not want to post his picture. So what he did was he put it as his Discord picture for like literally like a minute. And I'm like, okay, now that I've seen you, I'm good. You can take it down if you feel uncomfortable. And he did. And I was like, I'll never ask you for another one. Like, I appreciate you showing me. See, I'm the type of person where if I hear a voice, a face to a voice.
To see the face to the name. Yeah.
Exactly. So, girl,
I mean,
you
'cause
need to
we don't
send me a
look like this,
picture.
you know?
You need to send me a picture so I can see what you look like. And I promise, I don't care if you were the most hideous person or the most beautiful person. Like, I'm not gonna.
I'm not.
Right.
Just,
That's what I'm saying. I've seen everybody. I've seen everybody for the most part. And if I haven't, I bug them to send me a picture because I want to see. Listen, so am I. I'm 39. I'm 39.
Well, I'll be 38 in November, so I'm not there yet. But
For
it's
real,
shipping
my
up
birthday's
on
in
me and it's
November
scary.
too. When's your birthday?
The 12th.
Sweet. That it was my best friend who passed away's birthday. Mine is the 26th.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's good.
Mine falls on Thanksgiving like every 4 years. Alright, time to go refill some meds. Oh, hey, Queen, while I have you, can you hear me? Is she AFK?
I don't think so.
Miss Queen, are you still there? She might be like, oh, there she goes.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see how that conversation went because I didn't like pry and go upstairs, but
I gotta look at my task. I have to buy a donut, and
you have to buy two.
I ride one today.
My guess is it's probably
Oh
two.
yeah, 2 donuts. Yeah, sorry. I was just saying in general, and then I ride 9 miles. I think.
If you have to ride 9 miles, I'll go for the ride with you. I don't have that task, but I'm always bored, and then it gives me a moment to just like smoke and chill while I'm still getting paid. But
Okay, I don't have the donut. I guess that was yesterday, but I do have that one.
all right, let me just run inside and collect some meds and see if Nayela's on because I wanted to ask her, and then we can hop off.
Too. I'm not quite ready.
Shit, what's good, buddy? What's good?
What's up?
Shit, you doing all right? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Shit, you need some pills to level up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
What?
Are you fully here, bro? I can give you some pills.
Hey, Bristol.
You need some?
You got pills?
Nala, come to the back with me or forward.
Yeah, can I join you on floor 2 because I was just about to DM Nayela and ask a question.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Mary.
Since Bristol's down there, why don't you ask her how to do that for your hiring event? She'll probably tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna message her on Discord.
Yeah, because I think if you would put it there like 3, 4, 5 times a day, like PD and Army, you'd have a better turnout.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So my
I know that Doom's coming in, but he's got like 22 more hours before he can join from dropping his gang tag.
All right.
So my question, I'll make it quick, Nyla, is I talked to Queen about Mr. Mayhem and being a child or a woman because the voice is really quiet and young, and when they were called out on it, they just simply said, "But I have a story like that. You don't know my story. There's a reason why I'm allowed." And then I saw y'all bring him upstairs to talk to him. I was just wondering, like, how did that go? Is there a like, is he allowed to stay? Is it a female? Like, is it a child? Like, how did that go?
So I've talked to him already. I already know his condition. He's told me that he's turning 19 and that he's had cancer and he has a medical condition in his like trachea or something that was caused from the cancer. So that's what he has told me, and I just don't want people to like make fun of him for, a speech impediment or whatever it is.
No, yeah, no. He sounds like he talks perfectly fine. It's just so high pitched. And if that's the like, I mean, that's kind of a wild story to tell just to be in MedFaction. So I'm more apt to believe it. But that's crazy and good for him. Like I was just curious because I know how the rules are, and I didn't know if the rules had changed recently. If someone was allowed to be a little younger and get a little higher. So I just wanted to double check and make sure I was using the proper pronouns. It is a he, correct?
Yeah, it's a he.
Yes.
All right. Like I said, I didn't know if it was a young boy or if it was a female, just using like a male persona. So I wanted to use the right pronouns. That's all.
Right. I mean, it honestly could be. Like, I mean, that's what they just say, and I just kind of have to go off of what they say.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I mean,
He acts too mature, Jenny, to be under 18. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it was
Right.
a child, he's too mature.
yes
He
and
could
no.
be, 16, 17, or whatever it is. I have no idea. They claim that they're 19. If they're being respectful and nice around here, then I could care less.
Yeah, I
he's
totally
very
get that.
nice and respectful.
That's why, like, I kind of ignored it for like the last couple of days when I've heard him speak, and I was like, I know, but like, I don't want like someone to be like, why didn't you tell us when you heard that it was a child? You know what I mean? So that's why I came up to Queen privately. I was like, I don't want to bring this out because like he's really sweet and everything. He just helped me with an EMT that was running us over. Like, he's been respectful. The only thing that, just watch him a little bit. He does forget to use his macros quite often, even like with CPR. So we've had to remind him a couple of times. So just kind of keep an eye on him as far as using macros, because he's like, oops, I forgot. I'm like, well, throw him up now.
Everybody forgets macros.
Right, I do too sometimes. So like, just all I'm saying is keep an eye on him just to remind him, because like the more we bang it into his head, don't forget your macros, don't forget your macros, he'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a reason to fire him. Like, he's respectful, he does what he's supposed to, and he does his job. So like, I didn't want to see him fired or nothing if he was young. I wanted to get some clarification to make sure that was still a rule.
But then again, like the other night, Dee Dee, I've never seen her throw a macro, and I said, I got walked on by selling a med kit, which is no problem. I didn't care, but there was two of them, Dee Dee and a blue scrub, and I said, can somebody tell me who sold him a med kit, because he did say thank you. And Dee Dee goes, I did. Well, now she's a brown scrub like me, and I said, Dee Dee, I'm not hollering at you. I'm not, complaining or anything, but I said, you better throw your macros, because they're watching that, and if you don't throw your macros, you're going to be reprimanded. So I said, you need to throw it every time you sell a pill or med kit. She said, okay, thank you, Mary. I was being nice about it. I didn't have a body cam on. I said, I just don't want to see you get in trouble.
Right. So I just have one more person to bring up while I have you up here. And I don't have, I do have body cam footage. Unfortunately, it's on my gangster account, which I've made you both aware of, so you know that I both have one. But that being said, I also want, and Mary, you were witness to this too, because I think maybe it was Dora. It might have been you or Dora, I'm not sure. But just kind of keep your eyes on Pink. I think I've mentioned this a couple of times before, but I had a run-in with her as a gang member of just doing some crazy crazy stuff and running her mouth and being super obnoxious. But again, that's a whole different account, so that is what it is. But I've also noticed a lot of gang members come in specifically asking for her. I think you were downstairs when that guy just came in just recently too, and saying, "Where'd she go? Like, we need to go hang out or whatever." So I don't, and also like she'll say that she's using her macros, but I've watched and like there'll be 3 people over there, and somebody will come in, medkit, and they'll say thank you, and they'll leave, and nobody puts it up. And I know like 2 of the people pretty well, and then there's her, and I've seen the other 2 using their macros. So like it's quite often that it happens. Like, again, people do forget sometimes, but then I'll call it out and be like, who's not right, that's when I'm like, who's not using their macros? You guys don't forget, you always have to do it every single time. And she'll be like, I do use my macros, and she'll like snap off at me, and I'm like, and I bite my tongue because like the frustration's there, and especially after talking to you, I want to make sure I'm keeping it a professional tone. I'm working hard on it. But that being said, just please keep an eye on her as well, because I have suspicions that she's doing things she's not supposed to.
But the way to ask that differently, Jenny, is, okay, somebody sold him a med kit because he said thank you. Who sold the med kit or pills?
Yeah, that's what I tried. I mean, I just now I didn't speak it that way because I felt like it was more words than I wanted to spit out. But yeah, I did. I was like, clearly somebody sold them a med kit. Right. I was like, clearly someone sold them a med kit, and there's only the 3 of you over here, so it had to have been one of you 3. It's okay. I was like, we all forget sometimes. Just like say it now, or like, yeah, it was me, my bad. And all 3 of them were like, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. And I'm like, well, they said thank you and left after he asked for a med kit. So clearly he got that med kit. I was like, it wasn't me, and there's only the 4 of us here, so it had to have been one of us. And I know it wasn't me. I got body cam to prove it. I was like, the 3 of you, clearly one of you have done it. And all 3 were like, nope, wasn't me. And I'm like, you're not going to get in trouble. Just say it was you, and then throw up your macro. That's all I'm saying. And no one would admit to it.
Yeah.
Usually just say, like, instead of trying to call somebody out, like, personally, just, it's like, oh, heads up, somebody sold a med kit, like, make sure y'all are using your macros, or,
Right.
Yeah,
like I said, it was the 3 of them, so I didn't say anyone specific, but my hunch, it was her, because like I said, I knew the other 2 pretty well, and I had seen them using their macros the whole time. And then like the half an hour, 45 minutes I was standing there, I didn't see her use macros one time.
Yeah, but sometimes they're AFK. There was one day I was behind the desk. I was a white scrub. There was 4 green scrubs, and these gangsters are coming up searching for med kits. Well, I finally said, after I took care of them all, waiting for cooldowns, or they walked out, or I would get somebody else that was standing outside of the desk to get a med kit. And I finally said, there's 5 of us behind this desk. Why am I the only one giving out med kits and pills? I said, what the hell's going on, guys?
Right, and sometimes I've said that, and they'll be like, oh, well, I have none. Okay, then why are you standing behind the desk? Why don't you go down to the second desk, where if you're just kind of waiting for your payday until you can pick up more, go do some med runs or something in that time frame, or at least stand at the second desk where you're not standing there and just ignoring people. Like, and also I'm like, if you don't have any, then you need to be putting up that macro. Sorry, I have no pills, ask another medic. Like, that's what that macro is for, so people aren't standing here thinking you're just ignoring them.
Right. That's what I did when I was green and white and blue. When I ran out of pills and med kits, or if I just ran out of pills, I figured, I'm not going to stand here listening to them bitch at me behind this desk, not giving them what they want. So I would go do med runs until it was time to restock. Then I'd come in and sell my pills and med kits and go and do more med runs, just so I didn't have to listen to them bitch. I want a med kit, and I didn't want to have to stand there. I'm out.
Right. Hey, Nayela, am I able to give you a suggestion that you guys can choose to take or not? Just something that I think would help things run a little more smoothly.
Yeah, you can throw it in the medley chat too, if you want us all to look at it.
All right, I'll do that. Am I able to you got a minute where I can just tell you right now it shouldn't be long?
Yeah, you can tell us.
So my suggestion also to help, and this will back up, if someone wasn't trained properly, but maybe like twice a week have someone, and I'm even willing to take on that role if no one wants to do it. Maybe like twice a week, have like not just a meeting where everybody comes, but like a meeting where it's just green and white scrubs, and then maybe a couple higher ups and leads that can bring people up here, bring into that room where the stage is, and kind of do like a refresher course, to make sure we kind of go over all like the basics and stuff again, just kind of send out some more reminders, have give a chance for any of the new players to ask questions. If they haven't been trained, this is a perfect opportunity for them to hop in and say I haven't been trained yet, and we can get them a trainer. And if they have been trained, like I know that from experience, I've seen some people do training and then I go out and I'm like, and they're like healing on the road. I'm like, well, who trained you? Oh, so and so. Well, they didn't tell me I couldn't do that. Now maybe they did and they just forgot, but that's where those refresher courses, if you're still in green and white scrubs, you should be required, because I mean, as Mary has proved, it's very easy to level up pretty quickly. So if you're still in green and white scrubs, you're still new, you're still learning. I mean, we're all still learning, even at the higher end. But that being said, if we did a refresher course, like maybe twice a week, maybe one day in the daytime, one at nighttime, twice a week, so that way it gives the option for these newer players to join this meeting. We'll go over like the basics and say, hey, just a reminder, no healing here, here, and here. This is when you're allowed to refuse. This is when you're allowed to use your taser. Just the basics again, so that way nobody can say, well, I didn't know that. Nobody taught me that. I wasn't trained that.
But Jenny, the problem with that is you get the same people coming up even for the meetings. There's people that don't even come to the meeting. Like yesterday, the meeting was called. Jay had already logged in as in service. Meeting was said, come to floor 2. And Jay chose, instead of coming up to floor 2, to go do med runs. So even if they're on, they don't come. The ones that need trained do not come.
Well, I think that would be when you would put the thing that Echo does, the 10-4 radio check, and get them to respond. And then you can do like a 10-4 copy to the specific people who are answering, just like Echo does for the radio check. So you're getting their attention and say, I need you to come to floor 2 for training, or I need you to come to floor 2 for the refresher course. And if they've done the refresher course, say twice, then or they've passed their white scrubs, they're not required, but just green and white when they're on, and have them come up, someone if they're available online, even if we don't do it twice a week, even if we just do like, yes, you've been trained, okay, we'll come upstairs, I want to double check a few things like the basics, make sure they know it, and then almost like you guys do for leveling up, but do it as well they're green and white scrubs even before they're leveling up, just to double check.
But you've got higher up ranks that don't know how to train. And
Oh,
don't
trust
give
me,
out
I
all
know.
the information.
I've had to
Guys,
go
can't-
back.
Yeah.
Brave
It's just one of
pause
those
and
things where,
pause. Go ahead, Nyala.
it's just one of those things where it's kind of easy. Like we have like these more frequent meetings just to kind of bring everybody together. Because a lot of times we kind of have to be like more repetitive about everything, because there's a lot of information that even the higher ups are forgetting to tell the others about training. And that's why we kind of suggested to have like a leader, like somebody in the white coat, somebody in the brown or pink coat, and then take like a blue scrub to shadow them with training.
See, that's why I tried to get Hanno, because Hanno was not trained properly, and he doesn't know how to train. And I tried to bring him in with me yesterday, and he was there when I gave him the macros and told him how to put them in. Well, then he got off, and that's when I got Dora to help me finish training this. And I did take a blue scrub with me.
Yeah, and as I was telling Lee the other day, because Lee was kind of yelling at Mary and I that you have to take a blue scrub. I'm like, I understand that. I haven't heard that rule yet. I did hear it at the meeting, so I will take it in account. But even before he started yelling at us that we have to, I was like, I had asked a blue scrub. I'm like, it's one thing, like, if there's one on available and needs the extra training or needs to learn a little bit more, like, yes, I would love to take a blue scrub, but I can't force them to come. And if someone needs training and is like, I need training and I'm about to train them and nobody's available to come help train as a blue scrub, I'm not going to make that person wait. Like, I'm going to go train them with or without a
Right.
blue scrub. And that's what Lee
You don't
wasn't
need a
getting.
blue
And Lee was
scrub all
just
the
screaming,
time.
like, no, you have to wait. No, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nayela, because you are definitely in the lead. But if there's not a blue scrub available and I've made the attempt to bring somebody else in, I'm not going to not train that person because there's not a blue scrub available.
Right, that's what I
Echo
said.
said if
Like,
there's
there's
a
not
blue
always
scrub
going to
on.
be a blue scrub on. You know, there's not always going to be one on. So you just continue with the train. Like, that's how I said. Just as long as there is a white scrub monitoring, you know, a pink or
Coat.
brown scrub that's training um like a green scrub. And shit, if you want to, bring along a white scrub too to shadow, just so they can learn too.
Absolutely. I mean, I got trained that way. I mean, it was Kitty and Echo in the beginning that were like, oh, she's sweet. Because I, as a white scrub, was helping train people because it was still really fresh in my memory. So I was helping train people even as a white scrub because I learned quickly and worked my way up. But so that's why I mean, I'm like, hey, you know, anyone who wants to learn how to do training, you know, if I'm about to do training, I try to bring in other people. And is there a max? That's the question I wanted to ask you that I didn't ask in the meeting. Is there a max people?
Sorry. Floor 0. Go to floor 0. Sorry.
Is there a max amount of people that I can bring on for training? If there's 3, is like that the max? Or like if I got 5 people all training one person, do I credit all 5 people? Like, is that too many?
So, oh, are you saying like if you're training like what 3 or 5 green scrubs, or do you mean like
No.
like
I mean, hypothetically speaking. So there's person A, right? And they're a green scrub. So they need to be trained. But then there's me, Mary, you, Dora, and Lee. Let's just use that as an example. That's all of us. And we're all here helping train. And obviously it's not going to be all of us hire people. But you know what I'm saying? Like if there's 5 people that are joining in on that training, is there a limit to how many people that I can credit? Like, you know how like when I post the training, so-and-so with the assist of so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, is there only like, is there like 3 maximum? Like 1 white coat, 1 brown, and 1 blue, or can it be, you know, multiple people, more than 3?
I I don't know. I suggest like at least 3 to 4, like no more. Like it should be like the white coat, you know, the brown or pink, and then the blue scrub tagging along.
Gotcha. So hypothetically speaking, say it's me and Mary because she's brown, and then say we had 2 other brown scrubs that are like, hey, I really need to get, you know, a training in too, and then I got a blue scrub that's like me too. I can't take all of them. I can pick like 3 or 4.
Exactly. It shouldn't be like 3 brown scrubs that are trying to come with you, because if you think about it, they're just kind of doing it for like an extra credit type thing, not putting in the work, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Oh, wholeheartedly. I've witnessed that multiple times where someone just stands there and I've either done all the work or someone else has done all the work and they just stand there.
See, just like yesterday when I forget what, I think it's Sadie Thomas, because I knew she didn't have the training under her and she was blue. And I explained to her step by step what I was doing. You know, I asked for the Discord name, and then I said I'm going to send him all his macros. Then I'm going to send him the Bitly link. Then I'm going to invite him into both the One State and then the faction chat. I explained to her so she now knew what she needs to send the person when she goes to train.
And I also add in when I'm helping people learn how to train, I also add in, because I think, Mary, you were the one who just taught me this actually just recently. I didn't know this. I've invited people to the faction chat and the One State group thing as well. But I didn't know, like, they accept and I think they're in. I didn't know I had to message a DCP so they could approve it, so they could actually
Now,
see everything.
they don't want to fill out that link with their name and Discord name to be added. And they would put that in a faction chat. So I just automatically, when I was an AP, if I trained, I just automatically sent it to somebody and said, hey, this person needs added to the faction chat. And then it's in their message and they get them added.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like you can message me if someone needs to be added, and then I'll just make sure that they've been trained, or and then add them or whatever it is.
Gotcha,
I
will
just
do.
automatically
Just make sure
sent
that
it to
they,
Echo.
before you send it to me, you just got to make sure that they join that faction league.
All right, gotcha. So I think I don't know if it was you or somebody else. I don't remember 100%, but I did message a couple of people recently. For the people that I had trained prior, I was like, hey, they needed to be added to, the faction chat. Like they've been given the invite, they've accepted. They just need to be approved for that chat.
But it was Mateo that was trying to rank me up, and he said, post your promotion. I said, Echo, I can't. I said, Mateo, I can't. I've never been added to the faction chat, so I have nothing. I had the faction chat but wasn't added. He said, I'll take care of that for you. And it was like 3 weeks that I was in the faction chat but was never added.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, I didn't know you had to do anything specific. I just clicked join when I got invited to it, and then it took a while because I was like, they're like posting promos. I'm like, there's nothing here. There's only like 2 tabs, and there's nothing about promo. And then they finally accepted me, and I was like, and tagged me where I was supposed to post it. I'm like, yeah, I see it now, but someone hadn't added me, and I didn't know. So now I get it. Now I can see that they have to be added officially. Even if they hit join, you can be in it, but you can't see anything.
Right. That's why I always make it a point to send it to the chief or a DCP. So, okay, here's her name. Here's her Discord name. They need added. Because I make sure they accept both of the things that I send them, and they need added.
Gotcha.
So they're getting added right away. Because I don't want anybody to wait like I did 3 weeks before they can do anything in the faction.
Exactly, especially if they get a promo or something and they don't know. Like, that's not something that's commonly known. Like, I didn't know that until, like I said, so just recently, when they asked me for like my promos, because I didn't post a couple of my first promos, and then I had to go back and repost them, because they would tell me screenshot it, post it, and I'm like, where is it? So I ended up getting like, I think to Brown before I was actually added to it, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not ignoring y'all telling me to do this. I just don't know where to post it. I'm clicking in the faction group and I see 2 tabs and none of them say promo in it, and they're like, oh, hold on, and they added me, and I was like, oh, there it is. And then I didn't know, like, even still then it didn't process in my brain that I had to be added. Like, I realized that it just popped up all of a sudden, but then when you said something the other day, Mary, I was like, oh, like that makes sense now. It all made sense. Like, it clicked finally.
Yeah, I was Pink Scrubs, and he said when he put me in pink, I put it in there, and of course all I had was the one spot, and he comes back, Mary, you put it in the wrong spot, and I said, well, that's all I got to put it. And he said, oh, you've never been added to the faction chat.
Right.
So, being Mateo being the trainer at that point in time, in charge of training, whenever I train anybody,
I miss Mateo.
Send it to Mateo.
I miss Mateo.
Yeah, so do I.
He's such a sweet man.
I was talking to him. He will be back.
I sure hope so.
Come on, Bandit. He said he misses us all. He'll be back.
He's such a sweet man, and I don't know if you've ever heard his music. His music is really good too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I had for questions right now. Thank you for, humoring me and listening to all my rambling.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
WYT, what's my time? What's your time?
Yeah, I've never heard that one either. I'm curious.
Yeah. Maybe he meant to press the D. I don't know. He's a strange man. You know who I'm talking about, Nyala.
Who?
Rush.
WYT?
Yeah. I wonder if he meant to put WYD.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
The D isn't even close to the T.
Right, that's a big mix-up. Like, I just opened my keyboard to see that. I know WYD is what you doing, but what WYT? Have you heard of WYT, babe? No, she's struggling too, and she's up with all the lingo. She's younger, so she's TikTok and stuff. And she's Googling it. Oh, sorry, Bandit.
kind of like a what do you think type of thing.
I just put
My-
WYT. My time is 3:23.
My girlfriend said it's what do you think?
Oh, he's at HP. That means my ass better go downstairs.
Yeah, I'm headed down to med pickup.
It's like what do you think, whatever you think type.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna think about
You
it.
could
Nah,
be good with me, right?
I walked in at the wrong time,
At least
Christina.
while
I hear
I'm
you
here.
saying you're going to behave. You never behave, girl. What you talking about?
That's for you.
Oh, hey, Rush.
Hannah,
What?
I like the change. It looks good, sir.
Ooh, I like that one, Hannah.
Yes, no,
much?
you
Want me to
should
dance
keep
for
this
you?
one.
She just said I never behave.
hat
How
is
dare her? She said I never behave.
Yeah, I sure did say you
Can't
never
behave when you
behave.
want to.
You just
can't
logged down. I was
on
about to take my
that
motherfucking picture.
Calm down. I thought that's just what you wanted. You seem to like me
side. Oh,
dancing.
Mary,
like
what in the world?
So once
Whoa.
I hit 130, I'm getting off. Cause like, yeah, there's make no sense playing.
Look at him.
Hey, Mary girl.
Good boy.
Hey, you like this one better where I'm cold?
That's the crackhead.
It didn't work. I was like, what is she doing over there? I'm trying to peek, but I didn't.
Nah, Ella, that wasn't
That
even
little roll
nice.
thing is cool. Nyla.
She's been bad today.
Yo, clock that. Can you watch out real quick? I'm trying to take a picture.
Oh,
You
what?
never know till you try. You might
I'm
like
trying
it.
to take a picture of us all whites.
What you trying to say? I'm not white, so I can't be in the picture? No, I'm joking. This is my last outfit.
See, Rush, you might
Okay,
like
Ray.
it.
I see you, Ray.
Say never until you try it.
What?
Yeah.
I said you can't say never until you try it. You might like it.
Never
that
say
won't happen.
never.
Maybe when I'm
I
dead or
told
something.
y'all I didn't want to rank up.
When you're dead, silly.
I told y'all I didn't want to rank up yet, right? I told y'all Nayeli I didn't want to rank up yet. Now look, my medals is done. Listen, y'all should have never ranked me up. Y'all should have waited.
For what?
What do you want, a demotion?
So she could.
I could get double rank. Y'all should have waited, cause now this shit is just went fast, and now I gotta wait. Right? You understand?
Do
I
never.
think after your first one, you're not allowed. I don't know if we're doing double ones because we need the training and more than just your medals. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Christina,
Ray
you want
can't be demoted 5 times.
You
She can only be demoted 3 times.
Okay, okay.
What you said, Dora?
I say promote her to a white coat.
They're demoting her.
No, she's such a hard worker.
who? Christina?
Yes, she always helps when needed.
Oh, you so sweet.
You know what you gotta do to rank up? You gotta shadow a training.
Yeah, and I see her all the time at the CPR thing.
No, that's not doing
Those
a
are our
shadow.
daily tasks.
Wait, what? I gotta have a shadow. What?
You gotta go out.
Who I'm gonna help out?
I mean, you can
always
help
see her
me.
helping out people.
Someone,
Like when people are driving their EMSs with the lights on, she tells them, "Hey, please turn off the siren."
Yeah, but training is different.
That's training. I feel like that's training.
No, that's just reminding people. Training has to be a green scrub who's new to the faction. They've got to get their macros. You got to give them all the rules.
I'm up there tearing up military right now.
Not
I
about
ain't
to do
shooting.
that. I really don't have.
I'm driving through the military base.
Gotta
I'm seeing
shadow.
how good they is with their taser. You got a lot of ass people over there though that don't know how to use a taser. And all I'm doing is driving an R8.
Hi, Mary.
You must have to dance for people.
What?
I'm finna go back up there. I'm finna fuck with him.
And let's not forget the one moment when
Stop.
someone got kidnapped. Me.
Oh, this is my son.
She literally took down all the cops
didn't pay the heat
for
bill
me
up there, so
because
you need to come
they
back.
I would like
kept
to
shooting at
retire.
me.
No, Raven, you said that yesterday.
Training somebody is different than actual doing job stuff. Like training is different.
Raven.
How do I
Raven.
retire?
Raven.
Hey, that's how I felt when you shot me, Bristol.
Raven wants to retire.
She got that frostbite.
Were you shivering?
Yeah, I was cold
Yep,
on the
I'm
face.
shivering. Echo didn't pay the heating bill. That's why Bristol got to come back because Bristol always paid the heating
Raven, I
bill.
thought you were gonna try to stick it out, girl. You wanted to retire the other day, and you were gonna stick it out and try it out.
Yeah, body's cold.
She said that yesterday. I think she don't like
With
it.
your
Christina even helped me in the time of need when I needed my butthole to feel better.
Nyla, tell Echo.
Shelby, stop talking about your butthole. This is day 3 of you talking about your fucking butthole. Shut up.
Nyla,
Wait.
Nyla, can you hear me through this loudness? This person over here, Raven,
She
keeps
prescribed
asking
me
to
very
retire.
powerful antibiotics to
I'm
help
leaving.
clear it up.
I'm leaving. I don't want to hear about Shelby's butthole. Her
I'm
acidic
trying,
ass-
Raven. It's a little crazy and hectic. You gotta give her a second.
Alright, who wants to retire?
This person over here, this green scrub, and I wish she would stay because she does listen.
Yeah, we would love to have you. What's wrong? Do you really just want to leave? Or?
Is there anything we can help with to make you want to stay?
No, it's not that. I just, want to do other stuff.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, sometimes HP life is not.
Alright, if you want to retire, type in chat, I want to retire.
Nyla, if you scroll up a little bit, she tried twice to type it. It was just hectic in here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have her do it again.
Gotcha.
Alright, 1 second.
Sorry to see you go, Raven. If you get bored with the other lifestyles, feel free to come back to us. We'll always take you.
I'm surely gonna come back.
Just remember, if you do join a gang or another faction, once you quit, you gotta have a 3-day cooldown before you can join something else.
Okay.
Wait, for real? There's a cooldown after you drop the game?
Christina, walk
Yeah,
out.
that's-
Where'd
Walk
she go?
out. You don't need
Where'd
to
she
take
go?
any of this disrespect. Come
Yeah,
on.
there's
walk
a
out.
cooldown. Yes, there's a cooldown. That's why Dr. Doom, who wants to join, he's got 22 more hours before he can join us.
Hi, Stacks.
I didn't have no cooldown for some reason. I dropped my flag
Come on,
and joined
Christina. Walk out.
That's awesome. But did you join as an EMT?
I'll pay you 500,000.
Yeah.
I'll pay you
You crashed my car.
500,000.
I don't know how
Fire
that.
somewhere.
I don't know how that works, but it might be different if you join as EMT or join right to the faction.
Clock that. I will pay you 500,000 to walk out.
Weird. What? Why does it despawn? Is it like after so many minutes of someone using my car? I tried to let her borrow my car.
Do you have multiple cars out?
No, I don't have any cars out.
So did you log out of the game at all?
What? Oh, I did.
That's why as soon as you log out, it'll
I've
put
never
your car
given
up.
anybody my car before. I was like, I tried to sell it to a gang member and almost died. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just drop you off here. Get the heck out of my car. So I just told Stacks I'd let her borrow a car, and I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Cool. Now I know.
Bristol, are you over there trying to steal our medics, woman?
My medic woman.
Yeah.
Well, it's our
Take it
medics
all.
now.
Yeah, these medics suck, man.
I'm trying to bring my daughter home.
I mean, I get that.
Daughter.
We did.
Christina's my daughter.
Christina, I will give you
okay.
30,000 more if you walk out today.
You're bribing her? How dare you?
What, Christina?
If she wants to leave, she is welcome to go.
But
she
now,
don't have to
Christina,
drive
if
right
you
away.
Christina,
go,
keep cutting in and out.
Christina, if you go back to
Sorry,
that
I didn't
gang
mean to-
life and Doctor Doom, you ain't gonna be able to marry him because he's gonna be a medic.
No, I can't.
Not if I invite him into the gang too.
Christina, I will give you 30,000 more.
Hey, no, ma'am.
Come on.
That's not okay.
Doctor Doom has worked hard. He left the gang to
I'll give
join
you up to
medics.
500,000. Come on.
Doom, show me
Don't
your
leave
work.
us, Christina. Just behave yourself and you can stay.
Dora, this does not involve
Hey,
you.
Shelby, you know what? It does involve me because you're trying to take the employees that are
Exactly.
help Echo run this hospital. So it does involve me.
Christina, I will pay you up to 500,000.
It's my turn.
If
I
you-
have the floor.
No,
Thank you.
No, I have the stick. I have the pole.
No,
I have the
you've
pole.
already talked to her. It's my turn. Christina,
But
I
I have
really
the
just
pole.
need you to behave. Ew. Back up, girl. Christina,
No, you're on
get your
the
butt
pole.
off of me. Get your butt off of me.
It's on
Christina.
Rogue. He likes it.
I'm not worried about you. I want Christina.
No. And I'm not done
Ew.
here. Christina, we just
Christina,
talked
I will
about
give you
this.
500,000.
You're gonna lose out on Doctor Doom.
She is not gonna have a paycheck. She is
Dr.
going
Doom,
to...
I will give you 500,000 too.
You don't understand.
Wait, they're gonna
Dora
make more than that
gets
here.
bored with HP, and then she goes and joins the gang. Then she gets bored with the gang, and she comes back and joins HP. She's done
Yep.
it.
But money talks. Money
I need a
talks.
med kit.
It's all about
Christina,
the road.
what will it
Let's go.
take
You
for
wanna
you
see
to
the
join?
specs on that McLaren?
What?
I got you.
Christina,
Whoever
I will
needs a
pimp
med
you
kit, I
out
got it here.
to Rogue. I will let you have one night with Rogue.
Shelby, if she wants to leave, she will ask me to leave. Like, let her make her choice.
Okay, I'll give you one night with me. How about that?
Oh no. Oh hell no. I'll die.
Oh.
No, not like
Okay.
Where's my man? He's supposed to come prove himself.
Not like that, Shelby. Not like that. Now, I go to floor 2, and I'll tell you what Rush asked me.
Hold on.
Mr. Mayhem, no sir. No sir. I know where you've been, Mr. Mayhem.
Shelby, can you please leave HP?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
damn.
That was too much. You're definitely a hot commodity, Christina. Well, that's a good sign, Doctor Doom. She didn't bounce and leave you behind. She didn't want to go so that she could be with you.
You good, Nayela?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
Christina
take
will
care
go
of
when Christina is ready.
I'm not good.
I can't bodyguard everybody.
Let me get a medkit.
We don't need a bodyguard. Thank you, though.
All right, Mary.
And
Sorry, I just had to get that out of here. Come on.
That was really a booty on me.
You put money in my pocket. Thank you for the money anyway.
Miss Christina,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
would you mind, please? Thank you, hon. Dr. Doom is more than welcome to stand that away, I guess. Maybe not behind the desk. I don't know for sure, but y'all just
wait.
you wait till he gets his scrubs and y'all can hold hands, okay?
Oh, that's gonna be Leah. That's
You would like
Grah. Trying to make that booty meat. Blow, blow, blow. Shotty got them booty cheeks. Growl, growl, growl. That's the sound of them booty
Bro,
cheeks.
ask that for no fucking medkit. Just take it. What?
Bow, bow,
Make
bow.
it leave. Never mind. I'll take
Shotty
you
got
half.
them
Never
booty
mind.
cheeks.
Never mind. Don't hear me up.
Nigga said that's the sound
I
of them
got you,
booty
Mimi.
cheeks.
Don't hear me up. I'm good. Thank
Dora,
you.
what you got for me, Dora?
Alright, how we doing? Need some pills?
I need a med kit, some
Oh,
painkillers.
get hoes for everybody.
Dora can't give you pain. Can you stop screaming, please? Dora can't give you painkillers. She can only give you antibiotics.
Yeah, the kid does.
Can you please be quiet when you are in EHP? Like, have a normal conversation.
He doesn't know
Why
him.
is everybody always screaming in here?
Dude, come on. You're being super rude.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I
None of us can
apologize.
talk or hear nothing because you
I
yelling.
apologize. I'm about to
Yeah, he
leave.
was
Bye
not
bye.
able to hear me at
I
all. I'm not
apologize.
really bad.
You
I'm
hold
not
for
really
everybody.
loud.
Dora, are you
Candy
aware
love.
that there's a man somewhere out here looking for you, saying that that's your that you his lady or whatever?
He's outside.
Hey, Ryan.
Unless it's a
I don't know
police
his
officer.
name. I just know he got a red tag over his head for me.
Oh,
He's a
that's not
gang
my man.
member.
Oh, for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a gang member in here earlier.
I already know it.
So, Miss Nyella, I saw that you got a bounty. What'd you do?
I don't know. It's some kind of troll, I guess. I have no
He
idea.
sold this
I don't know.
girl.
I saw
wonder
it.
if mine is still fine.
I saw on my other account that you had a 2 million bounty for
Can I have
you.
pills? Can I have pills?
Of course, Shelby.
How do y'all be getting all these bounties on your head? Can y'all put a bounty on my head?
Cause we talk truth, and they can't handle
Well,
it.
you know, just be respectful in the lobby, and you won't hate me.
Can y'all put 2 mil in my head? Put 2 mil in my head.
Phones are ringing. I hear the phones ringing.
I want to see how it feels to have a bounty in my head.
Go
They
pay a
don't feel
gangster.
good because every gang member's out after you.
Right. I've been shot at like a lot last night.
So was I. That when I do my med runs, I can't keep continuing.
I
gotta
never
do
had
my
that problem. That's
I don't
crazy.
lose my medals.
Which I think
can
it's
go out and
Asa.
do more.
I think it's Asa that put that bounty on me though.
That's who I think that girl is, Pink Kitty.
Because that pink
She's
chick
been
was in here
BDMing.
yesterday. Right. They were in here
What
yesterday
happened?
and she was like,
Bitch, you gotta get lit. Shut up. Don't talk to me.
yourself over and over
Yeah, that's
again.
because
All right,
it's
guys, don't
that's
argue in
that's
here.
$30.
Get your pills and medkits.
You have a Galil. Don't talk to me. You have a Galil. Don't talk to me.
Go get a weapon, Lola, and I'll give you a med.
Don't talk to me. You gotta go.
I'm gonna message her real quick. So, how much does she owe?
I just paid $301.
And I wonder what she got just her.
Sparkly.
What, $30, right?
Yeah.
And how many days?
2.
Yeah, well, there's 2 days left now. I'm opening it. I'm just gonna say it was open already. So I want to see what she got. We're gonna get stuck with it because that she's getting a thing saying that she's trying to get a hold of her for her new apartment. So we need to start saving every penny we have to switch everything.
I haven't already been thinking about that, don't worry.
This is probably something
We're just gonna have to like suck it up, and if we don't have it, as soon as I have it, I'm just gonna switch it. Like I'm not even gonna save for it. As soon as it's in my account, I'm just gonna fucking switch it. Because I can't.
This is weird, they sent me a paper bill.
That's yours.
She said, I'm trying, Jenny. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I got a job out here to pay this shit off because nobody was willing to help. Yeah, because no one's going to pay your fucking rent. And if you got a job, then send $30. It's that simple.
That fucking simple.
And part of me wants to be like, then just fucking stay out there. Like, stop trying to come back here. Stay out there. Because now we're going to have to come up with $30 to pay it because she's not going to. We're going to be evicted if we don't.
I already planned on it, and it wasn't accounting for her. Like, I've already been trying to. I'm gonna have to every time I fucking get money, and we're not gonna have shit for a minute.
Yeah. I don't even know what this fucking is. I don't understand. Oh, I can re-enroll in something else. I don't remember which one they thought I should go. I'll have to talk to her. What's her face again? And she wants us to pay the water bill in full because she hasn't been here. I'm going to be like, yeah, but now we're having to pay your portion of the rent so we don't get evicted because you fucked up and you want us to pay the water bill too? Yes, except for the fact that now we're going to have to come up with $30 we don't have to pay your portion of the rent because your late fees, because I can't afford to lose my home because you've got a place to stay there. And we're just stuck having to pay yours because you haven't sent nothing. So even though you haven't been here, like as you said before, you're still required to pay half the bills. Or shut everything off, Kat, and move. Like, let it be our apartment. If you want to come back here, this is just as much your place and your responsibility too. Like, I'm at that point now, like, the fuck? Like, as is, you've been gone for 2 fucking months. Just fucking stay there and be off of my lease. She was like, I can't listen, I'm on the phone. I said, you are just as responsible here or not. And as is, we have to come up with another $30 because you haven't sent shit towards the rent you owe. And now late fees are adding on, and we have to come up with your late fees to not lose our place to live. And you're not even going to pay half the water regardless if you're here or not, which you're only supposed to be gone 2 weeks anyways, and you've been gone 2 months or more. You're leaving us having to scramble and pull from places we don't have to pull from because you fucked us with the rent. That we have no cushion if we don't pay on time. And we are out because of you. And now we have to pay your late fees too, which we don't have the money for that. Like, I'm getting fucking pissed and I'm losing the fucking niceties.
No. I am not your dad.
She's like, can y'all borrow it and I'll pay y'all back and pay for this month when I get my first check, because the whole amount that was needed was just under 400, 105. That's all that's left to pay. No, it's not.
No, it's not. $295. Because I'm literally covering her back shit. Plus the 30.
She was like, first of all, I hadn't had the money to send it, and you know that. I just got a job to pay for this shit. Don't even. I was like, no, it's not. It's $295 plus what's left from your rent, plus the 30 in late fees. And no, we can't borrow from anyone. And we don't have it either, but yet we're expected to pay for it. Well, you use the house as a backup plan. That's bullshit. I said, it's because of you we're even in this mess. We've paid our bills in full on time every month. You want me to trust it again and be like, take your name off the lease. Leave.
If you don't want to be paying for any of it, then take your name off everything. We'll figure it the fuck out. Texted my mom. I laid it all out to her. Said, hey mama, I really hate to do this because I know I said I was going to help with the tags, but I just checked my mail and my landlord sent me a letter because Kat didn't pay her portion and I refused to pay for it. So technically, I'm behind a month. After what I paid in my portion, her late fees accumulated, so I have to pay an extra $30 by the 10th or the A-start eviction. It's kind of scrambled, but she'll get the gist of it. So, we'll see if I can fucking borrow it.
I said, it's bullshit. We are struggling because of you. And even though we don't have it, you just expect us to pay for your fuck up. I said, if you don't want to be paying for half of everything as per your responsibility, then take your name off the lease. I said, instead of having a cushion in 30 days to figure shit out if we ever fall behind, we don't anymore because of you. Shit needs to be paid immediately, and you're racking up more money every day it's late. And then try to tell me you only owe $150. No, the fuck you don't. You owe $295 plus $30 on top of that because of your late fees. And actually, they could have got us for a lot more. It's been a couple of months we've been doing that. It should have been 30 days per month. Because it's $295, and then a month later we pay our rent, which covers the $295. Should have been $30 then, $30 then, $30 then. So she's fucking lucky because it should have been a hell of a lot more. I was waiting for that to come in.
Because that's where I just went, and I just went and paid for 301.
Right, which you did because it's whatever the 7th, so you are 7 days late. So $295 plus $7.
6 because it gotta go.
Well, right.
You don't count the first.
Right, but
That's how I figure it out every time. No, please write me a paragraph.
she said, I'm calling to talk to Holly and see if there's something that can be done. I said, our rent covers your back rent every month, but not the late fees. You're actually lucky because technically it should have been $30 every month, and they just started charging us for that.
Mom says she'll have it to me if I end a business day tomorrow.
How much?
The 30,
Oh.
the extra. Because I told her that I refused to pay for Kat's portion of it. I don't want her to pay for Kat's portion of it either.
The only way that's gonna happen is if Kat's fucking gone.
Correct.
Like, then we're gonna have to, because she's gonna leave us with that bill. Hence why she's like, can you borrow it? Even if I had someone who was like, here's the money, pay your rent, she's not gonna fucking pay it back, and I'm not doing that until she's off the fucking rent. She said, because yes, now there is this month's that I now have to pay, which is fine. But that 105 from the late fees for last month's, I'm going to talk to Holly and see if there's something. I don't know where you're getting your numbers. Was it 295 or was it? It was 280, I think. It was 289.
281 was the original that I paid, but then when I paid it, she has to pay the fucking back pay.
Right, but it was 281 that she still owed, right?
Correct, and what I originally ended up paying.
I said, I don't know where you're getting your numbers, though. 281 was what you owed to start. Every month we pay 295, which covers that, not the late fees. So 281 is going up, and it could be a lot higher. They just started charging you late fees. She said I was going off the 329. Was that what it just said now? The 329 included the 295. You paid how much?
301 today.
I said the 329 included the 295 this month plus our late fee. We paid 301 today to cover our late fees.
But that technically goes towards the back stuff, so it's still not. Yeah. So technically, August is still due. So that's $295, and every day it's late after the first.
I said, but that goes towards your back rent. So technically, August is still due $295 plus the $30 for the late fees, and then the additional $1 every day it's still late. She said, I'm seeing if Chris can send 30 to send to y'all to cover at least some of it right now. Yeah, that'd be great.
If we can get the 30, then that'll cover us for her right now. Until September. And I was looking away. Did you hear me or do I need to?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. But it'll be probably by the 7th next month because it's been deducting 3 days every single month.
Alexa, how many days are in August?
August has 31 days.
So she said, I know August is still due. I said, yeah, 30 will at least cover us until September. And then September 1st, we can pay our $295 again, but it will be $31 more again for late fees.
So if she sends it before Mom does it, I'll tell Mom not to.
Or you can just keep it and save it, because
already
if
told
she
Mom I'd
decides
pay
to
her back.
fucking shut everything off.
I already told Mom I'd pay her back.
Okay.
She just paid for the tags and insurance and everything to get replaced.
She said, it's fine, I'm trying. I won't get paid for 2 weeks. I'm waiting for Holly to call me back.
She gets it paid, she gets it paid. We'll let her...
Do you want me to just be like, why are you even trying to come back? Like, just stay there. Remove yourself.
No kidding.
Do you want me to say that?
Go for it. Because if we can get her shit out of there, if she can come and just get her shit and stay, and like, we can have an extra room again. All this shit that's like piled everywhere can fucking go back in that room. I will figure it the fuck out. Like, I am paid more than, like, we're not frugal. I'm not frugal with my money. And I can turn around and fucking go anytime I get it so that my brain will actually do what I need it to. Because if I got it, then I'm gonna fucking spend it on what I want to. If I don't, then I just pay it towards bills and not think about it. Then
So this is what I said. Why are you even trying to come back, though? Like, why not just stay there? Your girl is there, you work there, and then we can worry about paying just our bills. I have to shit.
You've already been there 2 months.
Right, and I've already got that. Like, I have that
I'm
message.
just saying, I'd put that in there.
I did just
put your
recently.
point across in this.
I don't want to do a call. Well, she's trying to call, but I'm going to take a shit.
I'm trying to stay out here, but in order to stay out here, I have to get this off of the record so none of us are evicted. And I had to get a job so I could save up for that to get this paid.
Do you want me to just tell her, like, well, if you get yourself off, we can worry about us and just pay it back when you get it? Because I don't think she's going to pay it back anyway.
I already had kind of in my mind planned to pay for it. I just didn't want her to still be on the lease.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but like, I mean, I could say something. Well, if you're gone, but I don't want her to know it'll be paid. So I could just say, then why not just take yourself off the lease, stay out there, and pay us in portions when you get some money to cover what you have. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't count on it, but if I say it that way, maybe it gets her off the lease.
Are you good for me to talk, or do you need me to still wait? You're good. I'm just asking.
I said, then why not just take yourself off the lease and pay us what you owe when you can?
But I'm trying to make sure that this is paid in full before I do that.
She said because the eviction will still be there. It's going to be there regardless if you're here or not.
We'll figure it the fuck out.
On the lease or not. I don't want to tell her we can pay it, because then she could be like, why not just pay it now and I'll pay you back? Because then you're still on the fucking lease. I said it's going to be there regardless if you were on the lease or not.
In a way, I think this might be a blessing in disguise. We'll see. took forever going and getting the mail. So we technically are, because of all of the shit that Kat did with losing her job and whatnot, we're technically a month behind in rent. We have been for a couple months now.
I said, because she said, I have to put my stuff that's already in the car in storage so I have room for the rest of it. I said, so that's why I'm saying just pay what you can, and when you can, remove yourself from the lease, and all the other bills will be our responsibility. Especially if you're not paying half of the other bills, you staying here isn't helping at all. That doesn't change anything.
No, it doesn't.
What do you think I'm trying to do? I want my stuff out before I take my name off the lease.
Well, I'm not a dick. I'm not going to throw your shit out. Well, I'm not a dick, Kat. I'm not going to throw your shit out if you're off the lease. Like, but that does give us our private space back. Like, I can, move your stuff to one corner and, pack it all up neatly until you're ready to get it. Like, I'm not a dick. I'm not Kiri. I'm not going to be like, well, you didn't get it in a certain amount of days. I'm not like that. If you remove yourself from the lease where we have our own space, you pay us back what you can towards the rent as much as you can when you can, then I have nothing against that. Just do what you've been doing, but you being here doesn't help us. It doesn't, especially if you're not going to pay half the water because you haven't been here, or half the electric because you haven't been here. Like, what's the point of you staying on the lease? If you want to be there, just come remove yourself off the lease. Your stuff can stay here until you're ready to get it, and pay us the money you can when you can. Like, that nothing would change other than we'd have our space back. Right?
Yep.
Like, I'm not a dick. I'm not gonna throw her shit out.
I wouldn't even do that. Like, I wouldn't do anybody. Like, that's just rude. I wouldn't want somebody to do it to me. I wouldn't do it to somebody else.
Right. You of all people should know, like, I've had my shit taken from me and thrown away. I'm not going to do that. And Bree's over there saying the same thing. She's like, I wouldn't want it done to me. I'm not going to do it to somebody else. Like, if that's what you're really concerned about is your shit, your stuff is fine. All the most I'm going to do is slide it over so that if we have a guest come over, I don't feel like they're going into your space or your bed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, right now, while you're here, like, that is your bed. And I feel uncomfortable letting someone go sleep in your room. So that being said, if I can just stack up your stuff in a corner, nice and neat, and have that be our space again because you are no longer on the lease, I don't feel uncomfortable having somebody go spend the night or hang out or whatever. So, like, that's why I'm saying, like, if you want to be in Kentucky, then stay in Kentucky. Remove yourself from the lease. If you're genuinely worried about your shit, it's fine. It's safe. Neither one of us are going to do anything with it. At bare minimum, at most, I mean, we're going to slide it over to the corner and stack it up nice and neat. And make sure nothing's broken, nothing like that. Like, you know how I am. Like, I'm not going to destroy your stuff, get rid of your stuff, tell you can't get your stuff just because you're off the lease. Like, I'm not going to do that. Oh, and it fucking deleted. Damn it, I just sent a long voice clip that got deleted. What I was saying was, if you want to stay in Kentucky, Kat, then stay in Kentucky. If you're genuinely worried about your shit, like, you of all people should know I've lost so much shit. I'm not the type to do that. Just because you don't have a place to store it, I don't care if you're off the lease for 6 months to a year, whatever. If you're not able to get it in that time, it's going to stay right here. The only difference is if you are off that lease, then it is our space again. It is my home, our space. I will store your stuff in my home. Like, I don't care about that. I'm not going to throw your shit out or give you an ultimatum or tell you got to do this by a certain day. I don't care about that. I'm not like that. Even Bree was piping in just a minute ago saying, I wouldn't want that done with my shit. I sure ain't going to do it to her stuff. Your stuff will be 100% fine. And I don't care if it takes you 3 years to come get it. As long as I'm living here, your stuff will be here. The most that I'm going to do is stack it up neatly and put it in a corner. Because right now, while it's your space, we don't have anybody come over. We don't have anybody hang out. We don't have anybody come and spend the night, because even though it's my bed, I still, while you're here, you're using it. I don't allow people to do that. I'm not going to say, hey, you can sleep in her bed and all your stuff is out and open, and that's your private space. I don't let nobody go in there unless it's housing. So that being said, if you are off this lease, nothing is going to change. It'll be exactly the same. We'll have to pay all the bills because that'll be our bills then. And you can pay back the rent that you owe as soon as you can and when you're able to, and your stuff will just stay neatly stacked up into a corner where it's our space again. That is the only difference. If you are genuinely just worried about your stuff because you can't afford a storage unit right now, don't stress it. Being on the lease isn't going to like make or break your stuff. Like, your stuff is fine.
$295, and then whatever's late, like, I go in there with like probably $375 and go, tell me what I owe left, so I can go up there right now and fucking pay for it and just get it off, and then all of it's done. I mean, it's gonna be hard for a hot second and whatnot. It'll literally just be straightforward. There will be no go around.
And I hate to say it like this, but honestly, if it came down to it, to get shit switched over, our living situation is more important. If you gotta use the $200 you had set aside for Rusefi, fucking use it if it gets us shit switched when she's off. Like, I hate saying that, but we're only halfway to get his goal to get him help.
I'm trying not to.
I know, but if it
That
came
is
down to
absolute
she shut it off and we
last
don't have any money, we'll use that if we have to get it switched to our name.
Like, after tomorrow, like, I was trying to figure out how to text you without it coming across very, very odd. But after tomorrow, it'll probably won't be 3 times a week. I'll probably have to drop it for right now because of the gas and everything of going back and forth. Until I can get stabilized again.
And it sucks because I would love to tell them just come over here, but one, our house is messy, and that's not what I'm too worried about. Is 2, we can't.
That's too much.
Too much smoke. Yeah, it'll be too much. It's bad enough with me and you smoking in here. Like, we got to get these walls clean again. I can see the yellow line.
Which is why there's another one of those pads. I found the one that was in the washer and that needed to be washed.
Right.
It's been washed again, and then I bought another one.
Okay.
So that can be used too.
Okay.
But because I did a little research on the water heater, it's because it needs to be flushed. All the calcium buildup and everything has gotten to a point that all of that calcium is heating up and expanding and breaking. And that's what that popping sound is. So we need to have, because we're not allowed to touch the shit, I definitely need to get on cleaning up, like, the living room. I need to also...
Everything's got to be done before we can call them.
Right.
Like anything, because we're on edge as is, because we have that eviction looming over us. They're going to look for any little excuse. We got to get rid of the flies. We got to get rid of the bugs. We got to get rid of the smells. Yeah. There can't be more than a half a trash can full of trash when they walk in. Like, we're in deep shit. They're going to look for any reason to... No cans, no bottles, no dirt, no tobacco on the ground. Like, we're going to go for all of it.
If I pay you like $20, you willing to come help me clean this house top to bottom? I don't know yet. I will keep you updated on that. I need to get a little bit more supplies with everything. I need to get a new filter for the shop vac because that was so fucking gross that I couldn't even clean it out.
Bandit, if you come over here, I'm gonna pick you. I have the comb.
I will keep you updated on that and whatnot, but I wanted to see if you said yes or no first, so. But, yeah, I definitely need the extra set of hands, because you can only do so much, and you know how my brain is.
I can do a lot, I just can't do the lifting, or the moving, or the walking back and forth. That's what I struggle with. That's kind of why I haven't done the litter boxes, is I don't dare ask you to help carry it. And I can't drag it. That's why I haven't got them done yet.
So, on a positive note, I got a steal from a yard sale. Oh? I got all these. Oh, that's not it, Bo. You're about to be jelly. That's what you meant by you were trying to figure out. Ooh! Bitch.
Can I turn the fan back yet? I'm dying.
I got 2 big ones and a little one. I is jelly, fucking bitch.
What'd you get?
Plates and some storage containers. You want to know how much I paid for it all? Like $3. A little bit more.
5. Oh, damn, that's a lot at a tag sale.
There's 12 plates and then these 3 things. That's a little bit expensive at a tag sale. No, it's not.
$9 for...
You said how many plates? 12. 12 plates. And fucking show the container thingies again. 3 of those.
Yeah, but even still.
Those are like damn near $30 a fucking piece. For $9 for all of that, that is a fucking steal.
I agree, but not as a yard sale. Tag sales are supposed to be cheap.
Not in this day and age. How long has it been since you've actually been to a tag sale? Inflation has gone up outrageous amounts. I paid $1 for these. $1 each. And then I paid $6 for the plates. They were 50 cents a piece. It's 12 plates. That's a steal. Yeah. You spent $1 on these plates right here at Walmart alone. Just $1. That's $12 right there. And then like you said, these are like $30 a piece. So it's most definitely a steal. And I could have paid less if I wanted to. Your grandmother would have snatched. She literally told me, what can you afford? I could have paid $5 for all of this. But I know that right now things are tough, so I offered 10, but I only had 9. She was like, yeah, pay whatever you can, hon. It's not very many people that use the yard sale that says that. You get somebody that
Don't be that way!
You need to
Oh my goodness.
You had absolutely no right to do that.
You do know the repercussions of your actions right now, right?
Is that you give me my phone back.
I'm gonna give you a chance to apologize, because I'm about to go crazy. You can apologize right now before I do something.
I will apologize after you give me my phone
Okay,
back.
so you're not gonna apologize, right? Right?
After you give my
Right?
So she's not gonna apologize. Oh my god.
Exactly what you deserve.
What in the world?
Next is me.
You just
Next
hit
is me.
a woman?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. You wanna hit a man? You wanna hit like a man? You wanna hit like a man? Oh my You wanna hit bit like a man?
Everybody,
Hey, sit down. Sit down.
Y'all both can get it.
All right.
No, you had no business accusing my man of stealing.
Exactly.
You had no business doing that. Then you put your hands on him.
Exactly.
You deserve everything you got.
Right.
I cannot believe you think it is okay to hit a lady.
You just hit me. What are you talking about? You hit me. What do you think was gonna happen?
Don't be that way!
You need to Oh my goodness. You had absolutely no right to do that.
You do know the repercussions of your actions right now, right?
going on. What was the last thing that Kat said?
Holly called.
What do you think I'm trying to do? I want my stuff out before I take my name off the lease.
That was the last thing she verbalized, then she said Holly called. And then these 2 messages, she hasn't even seen this one, where I was like, if you're worried about your stuff, like, you don't have to worry about your stuff. Just take your name off the lease. It can sit here for 3 years for all I care. Like, I don't give a shit. I'll pile it up in a corner. You can come get it when you can come get it.
I told her, I was like, if you would have had an air fryer, I would have taken that.
And I was explaining to her, I was like, you know, I feel uncomfortable because even though it's my bed, you're using it while you're here. I'm not going to have somebody come in your space, in your room, that you are a part of, in your area, and that's rude. I said, I don't do that. I don't have anybody come over. I don't have anybody do anything because that's your space. If it's not your space anymore, I will pack your stuff up neat, you know, in the corner, nothing breaks, whatever, and that'll be my space again.
She's got to show up there and stick everything upon.
Right.
I can get a bunch of fucking boxes and talk to Carla and fucking go, hey, I really need these fucking boxes and whatnot.
Right. But she hasn't
Like,
responded
she
to that.
don't have no issues with it.
I think she's trying to convince. I think she's going to screw us even fucking more. She's trying to convince them not to charge a late fee right now. See if anything can be done. And they're going to look back and say, well, technically you should have a late fee this month, this month, this month, and this month. Tell her I hope she stubs her big toe. Lori. Tell your mom I hope she stubs her toe.
Apparently she hopes you stub your toe. Why? Because you got everybody sick.
She wasn't a part of the conversation earlier.
We can't blame her this time fully. She went to an eye doctor's appointment and came home sick.
Yeah, I blame her for leaning over me.
That's when she needs to seclude herself in her bedroom.
Well, what do you mean? What do you expect her to do? Is she gotta come get her plate?
I'm touching all over my chair. Walk around.
No.
Yes.
No.
She is not shitting and pissing in her room.
Here he does.
As desensitive in there as it is. Thank you.
And she don't gotta touch my chair and hover.
Are you coming to clean her room on a daily?
Nope.
There's nothing wrong with my room right now. The only thing you're smelling is fucking cat dogs. And I'm about ready to get one of the new ones or use that one. And dump that shit out. I mean, it's not gonna make any difference. It's still gonna stink. No. I just got a stinky ass. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what happens when you don't shower. And you piss yourself on a regular. I know, because I do it sometimes. So I at least sponge bathe and wash my junk. At least that don't stink like how I haven't. Oh. Oops. Oops. Oopsie. Same thing. Stinks just bad. And she said her ass stinks. So I was like, well, wash it and you won't think so bad. You're gonna tell her what I said. Because it smells like ass. I mean, cats rub where they smell ass.
See this I can store my garlic in.
I'm going back to my game. Well, apparently I've been